Hello my marvellous sausages. This vid's going to give you some quick and hard dawning tips that are really going to help you out to get some bright dust, get you some of your dawning essence, and things that'll just make the journey a lot easier, because it can be a bit of a grind. And then I'm going to show you some secret rooms around the tower that you might not know about, especially if you're a new player. Damn! Wrong emote! So the first thing you must do is upgrade your holiday oven once you get it from Eva. Now if you've already done it in the past, you can just upgrade it, masterwork it rather, straight away. But if you haven't done that before, what you need to do is bake all the individual cookies, every single one, and that'll masterwork the oven. Why do you masterwork the oven? Because it reduces the cost of all recipes, so you're not going to be flying through your essence and your ingredients as quickly. This really is a first thing to do. Secondly, if you're wondering how to get certain ingredients, you've got essence of dawn in there, but let me have a little look here. There we are, like personal touch. You might not know how to get that, look, or balanced flavors. Well, what you've got to do is come down here to your ingredients and it'll tell you exactly how to get them. So let's have a look for personal touch. Where is it? There it is. A delicious taste achieved by getting up close and personal. Melee abilities, kills will give you personal touch. And balanced flavors you get with kills with bows, sniper rifles, scout rifles, and pulse rifles. This is very useful, and it also shows you how much of each ingredient that you've got. Now, when you pick up your oven, you'll also get two quests. You've got one called a cookie delivery helper, and the other one's called Winter's Night. Cookie delivery helper. Well, it's really weird because when you complete it, basically you deliver cookies all across the solar system to different gittage. Then once you've got that, you'd think, oh, I'm going to get something, but you don't. It just finishes. But what actually it does do, which is a big help, is that it helps you complete your Expert Baker event challenge by baking all different kinds of cookies in the oven, 20 altogether, and then that will give you your new ship. This one here called the Hiera Hodos. So there we go. That's probably the best reason for doing the cookie helper. Now the next one is called Winter's Night, and this unlocks the memento for you. Now we had a memento for Season of the Lost, and this one here is called Rhyme Keepsake. Now you can only apply this to crafted weapons, and you can only hold one memento at a time. You apply it to the weapon during the crafting phase, and then when you hit level 30 on that weapon, you can unlock it and add it as a shader. There it is. Look here on my philotactic spiral that I never ever use. It's actually a really nice looking memento because it turns it into a bit of ice crystals, which is cool. And as always, it's really fun to see how it goes on some weapons. Ooh, that one's nice, the plank stride. And I've heard it goes really well on some of these weapons, the taken weapons. Let's have a quick look. Where is it? Ooh, yes, look at that. That's lovely. Yeah, they're Season of the Deep, they are, so you can still hunt for those in order to unlock them to get your red bars. That's fantastic. Now, of course, once you've unlocked one of them and you've used it on a crafted weapon, the only way to get more of them is to open these a gift in return, which you get from opening your seasonal challenges and also delivering cookies and baked goods to all the greedy gutses around the universe. Now, once you've used that first memento on your chosen weapon, the only way to get any more mementos is to open these gifts in return. Gift in return! Yeah, get these Christmas gifts. Let's see how many we get. Of course, you get these again from the seasonal challenges and from your bounties. So, here we go. One. Nout. Let's have a go. Hey, where's it gone? Oh, I bloody moved and he lost me biscotti, dude. Gift in return again. Yeah, watch is jumping all over the place. Keep it there. 7. Yes. Nothing. 6. Come on, you got to give me one. Ooh, sounds a bit rude. Go on, give me one. There's one there, look, great. Now, I can't earn another one until I've applied that one to a weapon. So it looks like they come reasonably quickly. I remember it was like 1 in 10-ish for Festival of the Lost. I dare say it's about the same drop rate for this one too. So there we go. There's how you get your mementos. Now, here's one thing to beware of as well when you're doing that Winter's Night quest. And you've got to get 75 snowball kills and 25 upgraded snowball kills. You can only get snowballs to drop in the Vanguard Ops playlist, nowhere else. Or actually, tell a lie, patrols. But it's much better to do it in the Vanguard Ops playlist. So when you get a kill, they'll drop a snowball. There's no piles of balls anywhere for you to pick up this time. They just drop one ball, you pick that up and lump it at people. So that's the way to get your snowball kills. However, making sure that you get the upgraded snowball kills. I was playing last night on stream and I upgraded once and it didn't count. I upgraded twice and it didn't count. I'd say the third one is when I start getting the upgraded snowball kills. So you've got to upgrade with either at least 3 times in order to get that. And of course, you need Dawning Spirit to get these unlocks. Now, here's something you may not have noticed, but the Dawning is one of the best places to farm Bright Dust. The reason being, first of all, your weeklies, and you can get 1 of these on each character, so that's 6 of these a week. They are worth 100 each, so that's 600 if you do it on all 3 characters. And then if we go down to the end here, we've got these repeatable bounties. These are so simple. They're 10 Bright Dust per reward, and when you pick these up, basically it's just delivering certain kinds of cookies. Hang on, let me show you. So I've got some here, look. So big telemetry tapioca, butter cookies, you know, it's just generally delivering cookies for 10 Bright Dust. Really, really handy. So it'll be 600 Bright Dust a week from your weeklies, from your 3 characters, and however many of these you can stick doing as well. Excellently useful for Bright Dust, because I was going a little bit thin on the ground on mine. Yes. Oh yes, quick cookie baking tip, or rather delivery tip. The strange cookies here which go to Zur. Remember, you don't have to wait for him to turn up from Friday to Tuesday. Zur is constantly pleasant and present here in Zur's treasure hoard in eternity, look. So you can go and deliver to cookies to him here rather than having to wait for the weekend. Now, a great and quick essence farm can be found here in the Trostland in the EDZ, Essence of Dawning farm rather. It's the Widow's Walk Lost Sector, normal Lost Sector here. So here we are in the landing zone. It's very easy to get to. You just want to run into the building doer here and then make your way down. But what's great about this is, get out of the way, you shankers. It's all nice and short. So you want to run down into the Lost Sector itself, run straight to the boss, cleft him in twain, nick the chest, run back out, and then run back in again and keep on repeating it. It's 3 essence each time you do it, which isn't far off what you get for a public event, really. So here we are. Like, I got a sword as well, which is nice and easy. The boss is just standing there, stick a grenade on him, look while we're waiting, and then you just hit him with everything you've got. And there we are, he's dead. Sword's quite useful. There we are, he's dead. Look, lovely stuff. And we just go to the chest, which is there. Pop it. Hello, pop it. 3 essence of Dawning there, and then we run back out just to up the stairway, and then you just turn around and come back in. Now, it can be a bit tedious, but of course it is. But if you just want to, like, a nice little top-up, you do it 10 times, you got 30 essence, which isn't bad. Plus, of course, you know, you don't have to jump into the Vanguard Ops playlist if you don't feel like doing that, or whatever. But this is a nice, good one. Nice and quick. There we go. Trostland says Trostland. Back in again, and just rinse and repeat. It's not too bad. And considering you only get 5 for doing a heroic public event or thereabouts, that much quicker to do that Lost Sector malarkey. And talking of Lost Sectors, Legend Lost Sectors are probably the fastest way to get stuff solo if you just want to play solo, because you do end up with about 17 essence, something like that, and depending on how quick you run it, of course, and how quick the Legend Lost Sector, that's not too bad. Now, if you want to run it with a fire team, there are 2 farms which could be patched, because they generally are these days, but you've got one which is the First Contact Lightfall mission. Now, it's the first mission, and if you farm the final checkpoint, which is where just before Osiris gets in his canister and gets ejected out, if you save your checkpoint, so one of you leaves and then joins back in with the others, then you can get 17 essence every 30 seconds or so. And of course, as well, you've got another one. This is the most popular one. It's the Dulin Karu encounter in the Shattered Throne. By doing the same thing, so holding the checkpoint, so one of you leaving and then joining back as a different character, because then the character you're left with will hold that checkpoint, and that happens as well with First Contact. You get 20 essence, and it's a pretty easy kill to do. There's 3 knights, and then there's the 1 boss, and if you're really pushing it really well, you should be able to do that in about a minute or 2. So that's 20 essence every minute or so, which is pretty cool too. But if you're a solo player, the Legend Lost Sectors are of course your best bet, I think. But of course, just doing the normal ritual stuff will net you your larks as much as you like. And as for your Dawning Spirit, just make sure you got your Starfarer 7M on, because that means then you'll get some Dawning Spirit drop every time you get an ingredient drop, or a good chance to. Yes, it's grand. Here's a late extra I really wanted to put in. I'm quite choked up, actually. It's a message from Zavala on the radio on Europa, and I completely forgot about this for the last couple of years, but I went to go and find it, and it's still there, and it's great to listen to. It's only short, But because of what happened to Lance Reddick, I don't know, it just seems all the more poignant, really. Anyway, I just wanted to show it to you. It's only short. Here we go.
The Guardians stationed off of Earth. Happy dawning. Your selflessness is what stands between us and darkness. We are eager to have you home again.
Now, I'm just going to do the floor is lava triumph because, as promised, I'm going to show you a couple of hidden away decorated places in the tower here. Some lovely rooms, yes. Secrets they are. Because you can't do it on Festival of the Lost, which is very, very nice. I'm going to die here. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm alright. There we are. We're nearly there. Look. Let's just jump into the thing and... There we go, I've done it now, hooray, at last. Well, first off, I just wanted to show you the biggest engram in the universe. There it is, look, it's a gnome. Look at the size of that engram, it's absolutely massive. Can I get up there? Yay! Look at that one, it's a cracker and it's, no, it's also an engram. And it's also got some lovely Christmas lights on it, nice. Now, I'm down here in the old annex area with all drifty poos. Because, do you remember in the Festival of the Lost, I was trying to jump up there all the time and I couldn't get up there, convinced that there was something in there. Well, loads of people did get up there, and there was nothing in there. But it's nice and open, look, in the dawning. So we can run up here, and then there's a little all-in floor, and we can drop down all-in floor, like this, and then scooch in, and look, it's a secret decorated thing where all the submersible submarines are. Submersible submarines? What are you talking about, you stupid boy? So there we go. There's a nice little hidden room there. And just across from that hidden room, they always seem to decorate this weapon room. How bizarre. Evening Fallen, I mean Elixir. Oh, it's not a weapons room, it's just loads of legs. I mean, gits. Yes. Don't forget to say hello to Archie on your way past. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. And here we are out in the bazaar. And you know the little room that's tucked away down here? Look, there's a little clue there with the lights. Go in here. This is a look at that. It's a snowdrift. And there's a snowman in here as well. That is great. And it's a fallen snowman with 3 eyes. And look, there's a keg of beer there where we can all get jolly sloshed. Yeah, it's marvellous. Happy dawning. Now, I go to Zavala's office every year to have a good moan because basically he never decorates his office whatsoever. And you thought he would, wouldn't you? Oh, hang on, I'm catching up. No, go down. This is the next one again. There we go. Excellent. Now, I bet he's done something this year. I bet it's replete with goodies and... Oh, he hasn't bothered again. He's got nothing in here apart from these 3 little things on the front of his desk. Zavala, you need to pull your finger out. I'm going to interact with his Newton's cradle. That'll teach him. So there we go. A few little hints and tips for you. And a few little hidden rooms that you all probably knew about. But if you knew, you probably thought, oh, that's quite interesting. Sort of. Oh, Smeg, I forgot to do one thing. That's right. I forgot to shaxercise.
Think of it as training, Guardian. You can only get stronger from this.
Well, it is the party season after all. Happy dawning, happy holidays, happy Christmas, Guardians. See you all very, very soon. Festive sausage.